Hey folks, John with A&J Outdoors, and it's time to do another install, I think is what you would call this one, on the Grady White. So she's a 28-foot Grady White. She came with the isotherm refrigerator up front, and it was 12 volt only at the time, and it was kaput when we got it. So pulled it out, put nothing back there. It's a nice big opening. Thought maybe we'll put some shells or something and just use coolers. This year we decided we're going to keep it and she's going to be moved, and my wife decided, hey, let's get a refrigerator and put it in there. So we went to Isotherm, same company. They didn't make that model, but they had another model that would fit our needs. The difference is it's 12 volt like the old one, but it's also 120, and it has the ability to know when 120 is available. It'll use that, and when that's not available, i.e. shore power, it'll use 12 volt off the boat, or off the boat batteries. So you can run off either. So best of both worlds. So what do we got? We got this girl right here. That's her. We're gonna fit her in where the old one was. And looking on YouTube, I didn't see a lot of good videos about doing this, so that's what we're going to do. So this is really the big difference from the other one. This is the part that gives you the 110 capability or 120, and it also determines which power source you're using. Simple little plugs right there. Got a plug in right there. The challenge is the 12 volts already run. The wires are right there. We already have them. The 120 is not, but we got some options because there is some 120 up inside the front of the boat there. So we'll look at that when we get in the boat. All right, so that's the space where the refrigerator is going to go, and this is the 12 volt power that we had already disconnected. Now here's our option. We got 110 right there. All right, so there's multiple ways we can tie into that outlet. It's hard to see, but it's up there in the corner, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to find a way to tie into that. Should be a pretty lickety-splitty type install, but we'll see. You guys are going to have to come up to Michigan and tell me what to do. Just a nice small town, you know what I mean? About hanging out, boat pace, and then the boat will be there, so when we go walleye fishing, we just go. There'll be a slip up there too. Tapped in there. I'm not sure where you go in on that, since the knockout is straight in the back. If we have to, we can drill a hole in the side of it.
I was going to put the screws here onto that wood so it's up higher.
Uh-huh.
And then probably I'm going to knock this out.
Okay.
And then go inside there. That little Romex will just go.
Easy peasy. Oh, will that whole thing fit through there with the coating on it?
Yeah.
The sleeve. Oh yeah. So he's already tied into the box on the other side where he's at right now. Ran the line from it to the new box that you just saw him attach. Now he's gonna go back inside and mount that box back in the back. And then we'll get the fridge in. So what you didn't see, the fittings we put on the end of that wiring is our heat shrink them. So we did heat shrink them. Even though it's up in here, you don't see a lot of moisture, you still, you know, it's a boat. So if you want something other than those, let me know. I can go find different ones. The particular type you're looking for.
I just didn't want something too long.
Right. Don't go all the way through. Want me to go grab some more?
Do you have any shorter ones?
Let me have that one. I'll take it with me. We'll go check. These ones are a bunch shorter. So hopefully they work. There's a couple different ones. Yeah?
Yep.
Good.
And what are you wanting me to 5200?
Yeah, I put it right where you're going to drill those in, you know what I mean? Just so that the wood in those spots is protected. You need something to stick in there and mark it? Philip said you could stick through the hole, maybe make a little dent if you want.
I was just gonna
Make a little, okay, yeah. Again, this is probably overkill. This is an area that doesn't go underwater. But it's going through wood, so I might as well. Overkill is better than underkill. This is one of the reasons Shay helps me a lot on these projects. I just can't bend and squeeze into places quite as well as he can. When my granddaughter's 4 or 5 years old, I'll be using her. I'll stick her down inside. Faceplate on now. Get that on, we're gonna get that refrigerator up in here. This way. Alright, so the one thing you guys didn't see is on the 110 or on the 12 volt power, it's got power lines already attached to it that are just stripped on the end. And our power lines for the 12 volt have them guys right there. So those ones on the new lines, we just put those on in the garage. And bam.
get some electrical tape.
Yeah, let me go get some more. Electrical tape.
And the power cord.
Say that again.
The power cord?
Oh. That might be helpful, huh? So this is how the power cord comes with it. So on the back of it, it's got a place just to plug those two guys in. So almost plug and play. Once you have somewhere to plug that end in. So if you're replacing this on a boat that already had 120 12 volt option, then you'll have this already set up. So yeah, 12 volt or 24 volt it says. decide you need zip ties for anything, just tell me and I'll find some. That's where the 110's plugging in. I gotta get down in there and plug it into the wall, to the outlet we just made, and you just installed. Then we just gotta not tear up any of the wires as the refrigerator goes in. Like a glove so far. Okay, now the other side needs to go more. There you go. There. Well, no, the other side's still got a little bit.
That's screw.
I wonder what we're hitting. Are we hitting that power thing back there?
Yeah. There's enough for that.
Oh, yeah, that's in better. No, not all the way yet.
It was. I think it's just.
Yeah, once we, yeah, there you go. Once you screw it. All right, let's find some screws now. Finished putting in the screws, so some more here. 1, go to 2. Fuse. Looks like the fuse is good. So now open it up and see if there's a light. We have a light.
You have a light?
And so there's a knob on your side up top on the ceiling, and you can turn it all the way down to low, and then it like clicks once to turn all the way off. And the light goes, everything should go off. It's kind of hard, they said, to turn the last spot. Maybe the light don't go off. There you
Light
go.
probably doesn't go off.
It did for a second there. Unless
Well,
you
it's because I
push.
pushed this.
Oh. Alright. Been nice if the light went off, just because it's going to be easier to tell if it's running.
It's running now.
You can hear it running. Okay, so now I need to hook up the shore power and test it. So we got the 12 volt working. So we hooked up shore power back there in the corner. I turned the batteries off so everything was dead, and then I used the panel there to power everything, and it worked. So we know it works with 120 or 12 volts. So we're good. Now we just got to put some screws in, finish the job, and then I'll get down there and give you a good look at it when we're done. Looks all right. So it looks just like a factory install. Screw holder in. Put a little handle here. You can flip it to have the door open either way, but I think that's a good way to have it open. A little bitty ice box up here with even an ice tray, which we will never use. But yeah, drinks, some food. You know, we got 2 ways to cook on here. We got a little 1 burner under here, and then that thing right there below me is a grill that sets up outside. So now we can throw some brats or something in that fridge and bring them with us, and when we're on shore power at a dock, it'll keep it cold without burning up the batteries. That's why I like the 120 or 12 volt. So when we're out on the water, it's running off your 12 volt battery system, but when you're at the dock and you got plugged into shore power, it's running off the shore power and not using up your batteries. Alright, that's another one, folks. Do me a favor, if you like this one, you like these kind of videos, hit that subscribe button. There will be more coming. We got some fuel lines that we got to replace. It doesn't seem like much, but it is. And thumbs up if you liked it. Again, subscribe button, little bell for notifications. I'll let you know when I upload another video. Haven't done many in a while, but they're going to pick up again here real soon. Alright, folks, peace out.